Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 5. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. Okay peeps, so let's get into it. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be really honest. We are on the 5th episode of the 15th season. And honey, listen, I'm bored. It took every drop of energy I have to even try to watch the show and create a video for it. As I watched through the episode, I wanted to fast forward through it. I really hated it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I really hated it. The cast is missing something. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's time for a shakeup. I don't know if they need to put the show on pause and come back with an all new cast, or if they need to just get rid of a few people and bring back a few OGs. I have no idea. I would not mind seeing Nene brought back. I wouldn't mind Portia coming back. I wouldn't mind Phaedra coming back. I wouldn't even mind Kim Zodiac coming back. We have got to do something. Otherwise, I'm almost ready to just give up. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this episode. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably going to be all over the place because I was really bored. I'm trying to get into it. I really am.
Everybody's accountable for their own actions. I am so not here for Marlo banging on Kenya's door, disrespecting her. Did she just slam the damn door in my face?
I might have tried, but that door was heavy.
I know that Marlo did not intentionally slam the door on Manetta.
From my vantage point, I thought she did.
The only person I let shut doors on me is Jesus.
Why are y'all banging on my door like that and you know Brooklyn is in here sleeping? Like, it's not that serious to be
The
banging on
banging
my
was
door.
not done by me.
We know, so I just want to know, what are we doing? What did...
Don't come back. It's okay.
Don't come back.
All right, well, okay.
All right, that's cool with me too. I'm out.
I just text her, you are a rude, selfish motherfucker. Seek help, rude bitch. She's Kanye West. She needs help. And I put love Marlo. I'm gonna post this.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna post it on Instagram and tag her.
I'm straight. I'm straight. It ain't even no nice to me no more. Like you said, Pookie and them, I got Ray Ray in them. And they some gorillas.
Don't call Ray Ray now. Do not call Ray Ray now. Just a quick update. Kenya is running a fever, so they're keeping her to run tests.
Okay.
Yeah. I called her trying to send flowers, but they said she was already checked out.
Oh.
Bitch, I said get well soon, not immediately. He was discharged in 30.4 seconds. That was faster than Sanya ran her race that she won. Lord Jesus.
So this episode picks up right where it left off. They're all still standing outside of Kenya's hotel room door. Marlo was acting a fool, screaming and hollering and just being as utterly ridiculous as she could possibly be. The rest of the ladies are just standing there, Sanya's smiling, a couple of the ladies, Courtney and a couple of the ladies really think that this is kind of cute. I don't think it's cute at all. Manetta and Sheree are both friends with Kenya. Manetta was upset about the behavior that Marlo exhibited. However, Sheree seemed to be chuckling it up. She thought it was cute. I don't care how many times she says that she wasn't banging or kicking the door. She may not have knocked on the door, but she did kick the door. She thought it was hilarious, and that was not cute. I thought that in this episode, we saw way too much Courtney. Way too much Courtney. See, that's one of the people they could just get rid of. Way too much Courtney here. And I don't care what they try to say, if the door is heavy or not, okay? Marlo still tried to shut that door in Manetta's face. Manetta said that the only person that shuts doors on her is Jesus. And I'm there for that, okay? Now listen, when they called Kenya, I think that they should have left Kenya the hell alone, okay? Sanya got on the phone and she started telling Kenya, well, we just have questions. You know, it's not the time now, Sanya. You were up there with the rest of the ladies, bamming on the door, screaming and hollering, and you truly thought that it was the time to ask this woman questions. When she told Sanya that she can just go and not come back, listen, I think Sanya did the right thing. She says, say less. She went and collected her items and headed on out of here. You know, gone home. I do think it was really nice that Sanya was willing to drive out there, spend the day with Kenya, drive all the way back, do her NBC television program, and then drive all the way back to support Kenya. I do think that that was nice of Sanya, but at the same time, you thought everything was funny and cute and everything else. Listen, just head on out, go on. Now, I have to say, we have seen a few of Kenya's girls' trips on this program, and they have all been lackluster and not good. That's all I'm gonna say. But this has to be the absolute worst girls' trip ever. And when they put up that ultimate girls' worst trip or ultimate worst trip or whatever, that was absolutely on point. It really was. However, Monyetta, Sheree, Courtney, and Marlo, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. They cannot hold a show. Absolutely not. Now, Marlo, throughout the episode, for some reason, she was trying to blame Kenya for her behavior. I am sorry, Marlo. You are a grown woman. You are responsible for your own behavior. And it's really sad that she is raising children the way she behaves. Every parent listening to my voice right now has spoken to their children at least 10 times, explaining to them the importance of knowing how to control themselves, how to control their actions, how to be a responsible young lady or a responsible young man, how not to let other people's behavior control their behavior or their reactions. We have all taught our children this. Marlo missed this lesson somehow. I don't know. As a grown-ass woman, somewhere in her mid to late 40s, she still does not know how to control her own temper and her behavior. She's still acting like a toddler. Now, at some point, she continued to call Kenya old. Marlo and Kenya are really close in age. I'm thinking this is starting to feel like Giselle and Robin when they're always clowning Karen for her age, when they are closer to her age than not. That text message that Marlo sent Kenya was a whole bunch of bullshit. And comparing Kenya to Kanye West, ridiculous. Marlo needs to grow up. They need to revoke her peach, reclaim the peach, and send her on her way. And those comments that she made about Monyetta being up Kenya's ass and all that other stuff, we thought the same thing about Marlo for how many seasons she was up Nene's ass trying to get a peach. I'm just saying, Marlo, shut up. And Marlo wants to laugh at Kenya's performance at BravoCon. Yes, the BravoCon performance could have been better. However, she said that Kenya doesn't have any talent. I don't know what Marlo's talent is. Is her talent having 19 mugshots? Maybe her talent is the fact that she can dress from head to toe. I don't know. But one thing is for sure, you need to stop this. I also agree with Sheree when she says that Marlo wants Kenya's attention. Personally, I think that somewhere deep down, Marlo is extremely insecure and she thinks that Kenya is superior to her in some way. I think she feels inferior around Kenya. And so she just tries to push and push. I think that Marlo wants Kenya's attention. And I also think she wants to be Kenya's friend. But she clearly has no idea how to do it. This right here is not how to do it. Now, Kenya goes to the hospital the next day. We see Marlo talking to her life coach. Marlo, listen, just fire that lady because you're not taking her serious. You're just throwing your money out the window. You don't give a damn what Miss Sharon is teaching you. It's going in one ear and out the other. Save the money for your next pair of red bottoms. It's ridiculous. Then we see Marlo reading the Bible. Girl, put the Bible up, because you clearly aren't paying attention to the Bible either. I'm just saying, stop playing with us. Anyway, Kenya goes off to the hospital. Monyetta and Marlo have some fake let's make up. Monyetta's not really feeling it, but she goes along with it, which is something that I would not do. I don't want a handshake. I don't want a high five. I don't want a hug. I don't have time to listen to you and your BS, because 2 minutes from now, you're going to be talking shit about me. Bye, girl. Anyway.
As long as you show me respect and, you know, don't be trying to fight my friends.
Let's see, that may be a problem.
Oh, see?
Is this what Marlo's life coach is teaching her? The bitch needs to get her money back.
Only the strongest style surviving.
Marlo kicking at my door, being angry.
I can't even defend that. I can't even defend that.
But didn't you bang on the door too?
I absolutely did not bang on the door. Kenya's mad at Marlo because Marlo kicked on the door. I did not kick the door. I'm a lady. It's like she wants your approval. She wants your attention. She wants
my negative attention. Go say hi to your mood.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yes.
You know I'm expecting.
You lying.
I'm just playing.
She's getting all her vitamins and her hydration. She should be very thankful because it's free. You know, Cherie loves to save a penny, honey.
She don't like to pay.
You're like, she confiscated everything.
I said everything. I said
everything.
things were confiscated. She was literally confiscating everything. I wanted to get the bag.
What bag?
It was a She by Sheree bag. All I know is I didn't get nothing, and what I wanted.
I almost got my hands on some She by Sheree.
I am from Chicago. We don't use that word.
Shooting?
Yeah.
I was there 2 days before the shooting.
She said she was sitting down. She said you were over her.
No, I was standing against the wall. She was sitting, and then she stood up. Did she tell you that part?
No.
Okay, of course not.
The one guy killed her nephew.
Okay, that don't have anything to do with Candy.
Her thing is that my nephew worked at your restaurant, and you didn't even reach out to the mom or send flowers.
They end up leaving there, and then we end up seeing Candy and Todd, and it was the same old, same old. Oh, my schedule is busy. Oh my gosh, I got this movie. It's called The Pass. Of course it's called The Pass. And of course it's something sexual, because that is Candy and Todd's arena. And I'm not downing them for it. Because honey, let me tell you, if I could do something like Todd and Candy, I'd be doing it. I'm just saying, I knew this movie had to do with the sex somehow. Anyway, I'm tired. She's busy. He's busy. He wants more support. He wants more time. Got it. We've been hearing about this for about 3 or 4 seasons, and I'm a little tired. Okay. Then we have a little scene with her and Mama Joyce later on with the show. She's trying to explain to Mama Joyce how she feels about the way she talks about her husband. However, throughout this scene, Candy is smiling and laughing and joking with her mom about this situation. Things with your mom will never get better if you laugh and joke with her while she's talking major shit about your husband. It's never gonna work. You have to sit Mama Joyce down face to face and tell her plain as day, this is my husband of 9 years. We have children together, a total of 4. I don't want you disrespecting my husband. Not nationally, not privately. I don't give a damn. I don't want you talking about him in the streets. Be respectful of me and my husband and our marriage and our family, or there will be consequences. Period. Sometimes you have to sit your parent down and be straight up honest with them. At this point, Mama Joyce thinks it's cute. She thinks it's funny, and it's not. And if you sit there with her and you laugh and joke in her face and smile like it's cute, she's going to continue to do it. No, ma'am. We did at some point in the show find out that Monyetta has just lost her mother, and I do feel so sorry for her, and I just want to say that I am so sorry for Monyetta's loss. So bless her and her family. Now, Sheree said that Kenya was still in the hospital, and Marlo found out that Kenya had already checked out. That was funny as hell. I'm sorry. Marlo was shady, but that was funny as hell. And was anybody else thinking that maybe Kenya pulled the whole I need to go to the hospital because she was afraid to perform at the halftime. Is it possible? Or am I just being rude? I'm just saying, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Now, Sheree stops by to see Kenya. They talk a little bit about her fibroids, and she's decided that she's going to go the natural route without having the surgery because she wants to be able to have the sex. If she has the surgery, she can't have the sex for 6 to 8 weeks, which is her right. Listen, if she can go the natural route and not have to go under and have a procedure, I think that's the best thing for her. However, I believe that each woman has to pick the decision that works best for them. It's their body and they have to go what works for them and their family. Kenya explains to her that she was very disappointed in missing the halftime performance, which is understandable. She put in a lot of time and money and effort into this performance that never happened. But listen, out of everything that happened in this 1 hour program that took up way too much of my life, for this boring episode, the best thing that happened to this show and Kenya was baby Brooklyn. She came in there giving all the loves. And let me tell you, that feeling is amazing. The moms and dads listening to this will understand it. That feeling when you have had a crazy day at work and you go to the daycare and you pick your child up, and as soon as they see you, they come running into your arms. They're smiling, mommy, daddy. That feeling right there can never be replaced. Oh my gosh, I miss those days when my son was that small. Anyway, she showed off her little karate moves. It was adorable. Kenya and Brooklyn are so cute, and that I absolutely love. Now, Sheree playing that trick on Kenya that she was expecting, that was hilarious. That really was. Now, them down there getting them IV drips. Okay, have any of you guys ever had one of those IV drips? Listen, I've had one of those treatments, and boy, when I left out of there, I felt like I could run the world. I mean, I felt hydrated. I felt energized. Those things are awesome. I'm just saying. Anyway, Drew came in. Sheree had a little bit of an attitude. Drew going on to that radio show, making the comment that she never got her She by Sheree stuff. Everything was taken. I think that Drew was lying. I don't believe it. I think that she wanted that bag and she didn't get the bag, and she also just wanted some tea to drop. I don't know. It just felt kind of like Drew was possibly lying. But at the same time, why the hell are they arguing about this? Who cares? Who cares? Now, I did appreciate that they showed the clips from Drew and Marlo's argument down at the performance, because Drew making that comment that she doesn't say shooting because of she's from Chicago. Girl, please stop lying. Please stop lying. Okay. And the producers wanted to make sure that they let everybody know you do use the word shooting. But I also appreciate that this time they showed that Marlo was up out of her seat, getting smart and standing over Drew. I also agree with the rest of the girls. This has nothing to do with Candy. If you ask me, Marlo just wanted Candy to pay for the funeral. That's what I'm thinking. Also, when you think about it, like I said in my last video, Marlo bringing this up just re-traumatizes her family. It re-traumatizes the parents of this young man. Marlo is using the family's trauma for storyline purposes. This has nothing to do with Candy or her businesses. This dude worked for Candy at Old Lady Gang. He met another Old Lady Gang employee. They decided to become roommates. Then they moved in together. Stuff popped off and he got shot. At the time that he was shot, he didn't still work at the Old Lady Gang. We don't know when his employment there stopped. It's not her job to pay for the funeral. Would it have been nice when she found out that this was Marlo's nephew and that he also used to work for her, that she sent flowers or a card or something? Yes, that would have been nice. But is that her responsibility? Absolutely not. This had nothing to do with Candy. Anyway, you guys, get down in the comments and let me know, how are you feeling about this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta? Honey, I'm telling you right now, I'm bored. I'm just saying. Anyway, until next time, bye.